John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. So John Wick Chapter 3 is, you guessed it, the third film in the John Wick series. I feel like John Wick started out as this pure thing. This guy's wife died, and then the dog she left him was killed. And then he just went ape shit on these people who killed his dog. But where the possibility and opportunity of franchise can be seen by a studio, well, a franchise there will be. So now it's the John Wick trilogy. At the end of John Wick Chapter 2, spoilers for John Wick Chapter 2, it leaves off John Wick is on the run, and in this movie, yes, he's still on the run, and now assassins are coming after him. What I like about this movie, other than the badassery and the action sequences, or I guess I'll start out with that, the action scenes in this movie, holy shit. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised at this point. It's pretty much what you've come to expect from a John Wick movie, but it just never ceases to amaze. And at a point where it's just like, all right, they're just on God mode at this point. Like, John Wick is just untouchable and he's just perfect. They throw in something where it's like, oh, John Wick has to use more tactics now. Think about his fighting technique also that I just noticed and I appreciate. There's a scene in particular where a couple guys have knives and they're coming after John Wick and they're kicking at John Wick, and you can just tell he takes the kicks so he can block the knives. It's just like there's not enough time to block the kick and the knives. So it's just like, all right, I guess I'm gonna take the kicks to the chest. The trade-off being I'll be able to block the knives. I like shit like that. It also keeps John Wick from being untouchable because he is in fact taking damage. That said, it's chip damage. Who are we kidding? The dude is God. But even the first fight that happens with John Wick, it sets the stage. I saw everyone around me like, oh my God. Same kind of style, flash, and fulfillment you get from a Mortal Kombat fatality. Even the dogs are fucking badass in this movie. There's someone in here who has a couple of dogs. The dogs take part in the action sequences. It's like the dogs are out for revenge for the original dog. Not all dogs go to heaven. That's a fucking lie. They do. And a thing I appreciated that I found jarring in John Wick Chapter 2 that I've now fallen into and appreciate and accept in John Wick Chapter 3 is the world building. This is a very eccentric world that they keep building on. It's very comic book-esque. I mean, let's face it, John Wick is on the run and fighting essentially super assassin Illuminati. Come on, there's no logic there, but it's cool. It's not real. Or is it? I will say the main lady who's essentially the spokesman for this super assassin Illuminati, this lady was kind of wooden. I get why she was cast because it's like she could be a voice actor. She has something about her voice where she enunciates every word like this. Came across as kind of wooden. But I love the fact that I would say John Wick has fallen into what it is, but it never didn't fall into what it is. It's always fallen into what it is. It's always lived up what it is. It just doubles down or triples down now. There's even a Matrix reference or two in this movie beyond the fact that Lawrence Fishburne and Keanu Reeves are in the same movie together. But really, it's in here.
What do you need? Guns. Lots of guns.
Because in the end, John Wick Chapter 3 delivers what you want in a John Wick movie, and the John Wick trilogy now delivers what we wanted from the Taken trilogy. 2 is my least favorite, but still cool. 3 is better than 2, but not as good as 1. But if you're a fan of the John Wick movies, you're gonna love this. Because I will say John Wick Chapter 3 is worth watching and worth buying on Blu-ray. Alright, so John Wick Chapter 3, have you seen it? What did you think of it? And alright, hand-to-hand combat-wise, who could beat John Wick in a fight? Don't give me the shit like Shang Tsung could just steal his soul mid-fight, or Vader could choke him out from like 30 feet away kind of stuff. I'm talking like real hand-to-hand fight. Who could beat John Wick in a fight? Whoever it is, whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.